kembali lagi bersama Break the Glass Production. Kali ini bersama saya, Jason Joshua Chandra, yang akan memandu acara kali ini. Kali ini kita akan membicarakan mengenai negara di Asia Tenggara bernama Myanmar. Dan bersama narasumber kita, Gigi, mahasiswi Magister Ilmu Politik at Universitas Airlangga. Hi Gigi, how are you?
Hello Jason, it's nice to meet you again. I'm fine. How about you?
Good. So, we want to talk about what happened in your country. Can you tell us a brief story about the things that happened in your country in Myanmar right now?
Okay. First of all, we have an election in 2020, and the election is still doing great. After that, the previous government, NLD, they won again in this election. At the time, the military accused them the vote, they were fraudulent by the NLD, and then they took over the country powers, seizing like the presidents, the state councillor, and all of the cabinet members of the government, and they took over the country. And we call this a coup. It happened on 1st February 2021. So that's the reason why the coup has happened. After the coup, there were several demonstrations around the country, especially in Rangoon and Mandalay. At first, the demonstration is doing great. There are so many people get out of their homes and like protest against the military because they didn't accept the thing they have done. Later, the military suppressed and oppressed the demonstration and the protest, especially like most of the students, most of the doctor, engineers, and some of the lawyers. They get arrested. They were put in the jail like that. And right now, protests are not happening anymore because they arrest the people and they torture in the prison. We heard about that from the imprisonment person who recently get released. They were also like sexual abuse in there too. Yes, like that. Right now, the current situation is the electricity all over the country is kind of not enough. Some places there are no more electricity. Some places they got only 4 hours a day. Some places they got only 8 hours a day.
Wait, so the electricity the scarcity of the electricity that happening in your country right now is one of the strategy that is used by the junta military?
Yeah, exactly. Because some region, especially in Sagaing region, they don't have any internet anymore, any electricity up there.
Wow.
So,
Why?
Because they want to cut off the information. Because most of the information come from the Facebook. Because they inform and motivate each other what to do by informing using the social media. At the time they cut off the electricity, no Wi-Fi. So
no TikTok?
We don't use TikTok. We use TikTok, but it's not a popular one. Most of the people use Facebook in Myanmar. So most of the information sources are coming from there. So they want to cut off the information sources. So they cut the electricity and the Wi-Fi and also the SIM data. So it is not working. And the internet is not working in Sagaing region. Only mobile phone are working up there, and the bill are very expensive. So people are not very connecting each other, and they are running from their home, abandon their home because some region which is very far from the cities, like the village. The military soldier, when they got a mission, they went there and they burned down the houses from the villages, and they kill a person or a people from there, at least 10 or like that. And there is a recent news that just come update as an update one in Sagaing region. I thought, but I didn't recognize that. A girl was murdered by the soldier. A soldier cut her throat. How old she is? Around 30. Yeah, because they cut her throat. because of they kind of know that she support to the young people who is like connecting to the EAO ethnic groups like that. They accuse her like that, and they kill her by cutting her throat and separate her body and head in that place like that. And also
They separate her head?
Yeah, like that. And also in some places in some places they have a surprise check, like in here when you're driving a car or motorcycle, they check your license. After that, at the time, if you are not you're supposed to like drop out if they're like handing over to stop, but you didn't stop and you go, they will shoot you and burn you down up there. And it is a real case in there. It was happened last 2 months ago, I think.
Why?
They burned down that boys. He doesn't stop because they wave him to stop at there, and they want to check the license, but he didn't stop and he passed over.
So I guess it's a chaotic, right? So the people like the military can do whatever they want,
they do whatever they want right now because they have a weapon. So everybody is not safe out there.
So if they want to kill and if they want to take your money, they can do that.
Of course,
if
exactly.
they want to maybe, I'm sorry, about rape women, sexual harassment happen.
In a prison, I heard about that. Several women they were like, I think, raped by the soldier who were like investigating their cases, I think. So there are so many cases like that. Even for the men. Yep. They get a sexual abuse. I heard about that. A gay man.
Gay man? The gay soldier?
No, not the gay soldier. Actually, the protester who is a gay, he was like confessed about that. When he got a release from that, he was being like sexual abused by someone else from there.
Man.
Yeah, man. So the prison is very, very bad right now for the person like who getting arrested by protesting at there, who still doesn't release from the prison.
That's the situation is.
So bad.
Very chaotic.
So no rules, no law, no right. Like, so we have to stay. Like, we have to afraid everything like that. The situation is right now is very bad like that.
So I heard that you are an activist, right?
Actually, it's a little, not too much.
Okay, so may I know what is the strategy of the activists or the nationalists that is in their country to build the country from the junta military situation right now?
I think like in the city especially, most of the soldiers they are like they are based in the city right now, because when they go to for a mission in some places, when the PDF are attacking back them, they always lose. So they only attack in the cities. So if they are living in the cities, the PDF would come and attack them. But when the PDFs are coming, they are very like make a checking in every container of the car, every buses. So the PDFs, they can't easily carry the weapon into how can I say?
The soldier or
the PDF. PDF is like a young people who go to the EAO ethnic groups, and they're learning the strategy of the how can I say, the strategy of the attacking.
Okay.
Yeah, so like that. So
the military strategy, right?
Yeah, but they are not the military. They are the ethnic armed groups who are the ethnic group who have weapons, and they are fighting for the military for over a decade.
Okay.
So like that, like KIA or KNU, like that. So they went there to their campus base, and they learned the strategy from that, how to use a gun. They teach us, then they give a lecture all concerning to fight back. And when they come back, it is not very easy to come back to the city, because the road they are very how can I say, tough. to come back with the weapons, because everybody's in the soldier, they have how can I say, they have been get an order to watch all the person who were against them, like that. So when they get back to the city, they always get arrested. So that's why they don't want to come to the city. But the important one is when we can break down the cities of like this, the campus base of the military in the city, it means like we're kind of winning them. So we have to like destroying the city-based military compounds.
Okay.
So it is the first strategy to get them down, and the second is that we need enough weapon to fight them back. They have the air jet, they have the bombs, they have everything, the gun, everything. But for PDF, they only have a gun. Some of them they don't. So if you have 50 men in a,
But they have sword, right?
yeah, sword doesn't work with a gun. So
okay.
we have to get the gun or the support, like the equipment of the military, like to fight back them, like the equipment of the weapons.
They got the weapon from black market?
Yeah, they are getting back, but the main point that I want to say is the supporting to get that weapon. I mean, like the money to get that weapon. So young people, they use the not a social media, especially YouTube, and they create the videos, and they want the civilian to watch it as much as we can. When they get a 1 million viewer, they will earn the money from the YouTube, so they can buy the gun, like that. Okay. So there were a lot of campaign, like so many other, like Badai or something like that. I only know Badai, and I always go and watch their short videos. When the more they get the viewer, the more they get the money, the dollar. After that, they transform it and they will buy a gun, I think. So like that. So that's the second strategy that they use for. First, they go to the city to destroy the military compound. Second, they use this YouTube to earn money in the other side.
It's a very, very dire situation.
Yeah.
But I'm so sorry to ask this before, okay?
Yeah.
Do you have hope for your country? Do you believe that one day Burma will be a better place from the military and then the political situation that happened in your country?
Right now, I'm still watching on that. I have a hope. I hope my country will be better, but it will take a little long because, as you know, my side, our people's side, is still preparing for the war that will be coming between the military and us. We don't have enough equipment to fight them back. We have to gather it first, and we have to make a smarter strategy as we can.
So I assume that you personally choose in order to get the reformation in your country, you choose to take the hard way, which is by war.
Yeah, by war. This is the only way right now, because it has been over 1 year the coup has happening. At first we really
but how long the military power that is corrupted in your country?
It's over 6 decades since 1962.
Yeah.
So we only got for democracy 10 years.
So only democracy for 10 years, and before is the military power, and then after the 10 years the military is still powerful.
Yeah, like that.
Even though the 10 years of democracy, the military power is still lying behind.
Yeah, it's like that. So we have to cut the root off right now. It is a chance. So we expect the help from the international community like UN or ICJ or ICC. They're gonna they're gonna sue to the General Minimum for like violating the human right that happened.
But do you still have the hope?
No.
For the soft power, I mean the diplomacy that you say that the UN and everything.
No more. We all hope for 1 year, and there is nothing they can do about. They didn't do anything. They just like discussing on the table, and nothing happened. So we are tired of it, and we don't want we want their help. Of course we want, because we are not effort in anything. We can't afford like for a gun or whatever it is. We're very tough for it, and it is not familiar with us. The only familiar way
Because
is like
the people right now who is fighting the military, I'm so sorry to cut you off, it's not the real soldier, right?
No, they are not a real soldier. They are from the student. They are from the worker classes, like the grassroots classes.
They don't know how to fight.
They don't know. That's why they go to the EO group and to get a training from there. So when they got the training, the equipment for the gun or the bomb or the whatever it is, I don't know. So they are not very like perfect for them. If we have 50 men and the weapon is just have 10 or 20 like that, so they don't have enough equipment for them, so they can't fight back to them like that. So we have to get the weapons by our own. That's why the young people they build the YouTube account for to get the income from the others, not by like how can I say, not by like by asking for help directly. By you can watch your YouTube in your spare time, and you don't have to waste anything. You just have to waste as a data. Everybody is like scrolling their new feeds or something like that. It's gonna waste anyway. So they want us to watch it and to get the earn money like that.
Okay.
So that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Video through our talking. So what do you say? What do you want to say to your people in Myanmar? Right now you're studying in Indonesia, right? I believe that you study politics I believe you have hope to make your country better again.
Okay.
So what do you want to say to other people right now?
First of all, I want to apologize first because I'm leaving my country in this tough situation by leaving them up there and coming here and study. But my study won't be like regret to you, because I am writing a thesis which can express how the military violating the human right in my country, and I want to publish it maybe next year soon. I will work hard on my thesis and I hope one day, if my thesis is very great enough and very popular, I hope that international help gonna come to us directly right now. But stay strong and stay healthy, and don't be like very brave enough to fight them without you having a weapon in your hand like that. If you get a real training and you can fight them back, but if you don't have anything, just run as much as you can, because they are not sympathy to you as we have mine like a sympathy. So they are gonna do everything that they will do on you. So as you can see what's happening around the country. So when you see them, if you don't have anything in your hand, if you don't have any support, man, just run away. And the day that you will have a support and that you have a strength enough, be strong to fight back them. And right now, just stay healthy. That's all that I want to say. That's it.
Ini buat rekaman sih. Oh, ini tadi dipotong-potong ya. Mau tadi openingnya kayaknya kurang bagus ya, Aisyah. Well, we want to try the opening again, okay? So only say, only I say, okay?
Ini di close dulu aja.
Iya, boleh.
Mau dimasukin apa?
Oh, iya, tak close ini ya. Kan tak matiin lagi, ternyata lagi.
Langsung ngomong di sini.
Oh iya, oke. Langsung ngomong aja. Oke. Tadi apa? Kembali lagi di.
Iya, thank you Gigi for that.
Oh iya, langsung belum tadi ya. Oke, sorry. Thank you Gigi for your talk right here, right now. I believe your heart, your message, and the way you talk about your people right now, I hope it reaches to the other people in the international community, and I hope your message and your love and your spirit will be delivered to your people in your country right now.
Yeah.
And I believe people who is in Myanmar, who is still fighting the military right now, will have the same spirit, the same mind, and then the same love as you, so they can survive.
Yeah, thank you so much, and I'm so honored to be participate in this video because I'm so proud of it to represent talking about my country in here. Thank you so much. Bye.